sorry, but that was insane. Oh, he looks so young. Oh my goodness. Are you feeling the vibe?
Hey guys, welcome back to the Vibe Check, where we try not to overreact,
But for the most part, we always do.
to your favorite K-pop, anime, TV shows, and movies. My name is Anna.
And I'm Gabriele. But as always, you can call me Big Gabs.
And today, we're doing something a little bit different.
Yeah.
So we are watching the first episode of The Rise of Bangtan.
Yes, sir.
And honestly, yeah, this is actually so different because we've been on like a mainly like musical journey up until now. Apart from the
Guide to BTS by
Taylor Murray.
Yeah.
Then this is actually the next thing we're watching, which is not actually music. It's actually like more of a docu-series type of thing. And yeah, actually so excited to learn more about the boys. We've been actually really wanting to see their personalities a lot more. And we have been through like small performances, maybe like the MMA 2016, which we recently saw. And maybe like just through those performances, we see a little bit of their personalities. But to actually see it in like a kind of like a documentary sort of setting, I think will actually just put the pieces together for us a little bit more, which is really, really cool.
Yeah, like you said, we saw some of the performances where we saw their personalities, such as Home, where you get to see, we saw basically, some of them playing around. We also saw a lot more of their personality during the Tiny Desk.
Yes.
When RM was doing his verse and they were doing that thing with the leg that he does, and I get so yeah, that was fun. It's kind of fun to see them actually, get out of the, it's not actually us performing, but it's us having fun and enjoying ourselves while doing it. Yeah, when we first started, we actually saw the Guide to BTS.
Yes.
And that was very good.
That was
like
so
it
good.
gave us a
That was
very good perspective into what they do, into how they become who they become. And I guess it's a more detailed one.
Yeah.
I don't actually know how far back they go.
Yeah.
But it'd be good to see that. But yeah, I mean, we're just excited about learning more about them, and yeah, we're literally excited about seeing them.
Yeah.
Now that I remembered, there have been a lot of comments, kind of telling us, okay, what our bias is now.
Oh my goodness.
Because it'd be good to know. We had our bias when we first watched Rise of Bangtan, right? Sorry, when we first watched Guide to BTS. Yeah. We had our biases. And obviously, now we've listened to a multitude of their songs, a multitude of their live performances. Yeah. We've seen them. So where do the biases lie right now?
You know what?
It's tough.
You go first.
See.
You go first.
Actually, funnily enough, the first question we asked on our Patreon was actually what's everyone's bias. And we actually saw how, I love the fact how everyone is actually loved. There was a lot of OT7s, there was a lot of people that, okay, they might love Jimin, but they love V, for example, or someone else might love Sugar and J-Hope. Someone else might love your rap line, might love RM, Jin, JK. And it's just the fact that, okay, although there was a range of them, everyone got love.
Yeah.
And I love that about them. It's that there's something there for everyone.
Yeah.
People that love rap, there's rap artists for them, and they're amazing. But they can also still appreciate the vocal line.
Yeah.
People that love vocal can definitely appreciate the rap line as well.
Yeah.
And just the fact that they can both appreciate each other and the fact that people do. And yeah, I just really, really like that.
Yeah.
In terms of my bias, funnily enough, I learned that there is something called double bias.
Really? You just made that up.
Hey. When I asked what is the bias, people were saying my double bias is.
I feel like there's that because I've heard of like the bias and then the bias record and then the bias record. But I haven't heard of like a double bias.
Double bias.
Can two people really win first place though?
Hey, can't lie. I'm
gonna
have to use that. I'm gonna have to take that up. You get me? So my double bias goes to Captain, Leader, RM. And then, obviously, you already know, the one and only. Sweet like sugar.
Okay, that's absolutely not how butter goes. But
Yeah,
okay.
I know, but it doesn't matter because sugar is sweet tea. But yeah, definitely sugar.
And it's smooth like butter, not sweet like butter.
No, but mine is sweet like
No,
sugar.
but you said
I
sugar
know,
is sweet
but mine
too,
is sweet
but
like
the lyric
sugar. Yeah,
was
see,
not
she's try-
sweet like
she's try-
butter.
see, she's
It
trying to-
was
no, she's
smooth
trying to
like
act
butter.
like I don't know the lyrics. I know the lyrics. Don't try that. Don't try that. Yeah, don't try that. Don't try that. Anyways,
Guys, you know what's
sugar.
crazy as well? Is that even to sync up our videos, we even use butter, but for some
Yeah.
reason you don't know the lyrics.
I do know the lyrics. Smooth like butter, like criminal underwater, going right like butter, breaking into your heart like that. Whoo! What you fuck? Beautiful.
Can you behave yourself, please? Don't be a foolish idiot. Come on.
Guys, the things are not. They're not marrying.
Behave.
I know you guys know what I'm talking about. He's
Behave.
just acting like he doesn't know.
Anyways, we got okay. Yeah, I have those two. If I had to pick, okay, let's say I only had to pick one. I'll put. I think it used to be RM first, but I think it's Sugar now.
In the Taylor Mary video, you said Sugar was your bias.
Oh, I guess Sugar is too my bias then. Okay, Sugar, RM, and the one and only J to the K.
So Sugar is your bias. RM is your bias record. And JK is your bias record.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
But for doing double biases, I'm giving RM and Sugar one, then I'm giving JK my bias record, and then you got the one and only smiling guy, Jin.
As I think, I feel like you made this as a double bias thing up, just so you didn't have to pick one. Like,
And then if you
I feel
do
like-
triple bias, technically I'm putting.
sorry, who said anything about triple bias? Stop this.
Okay, what's yours?
Do you know what? Kind of following from what you said before. Do you know so many people said that BTS wouldn't be BTS if not for all 7 of them? Do you go?
That's the thing.
So it's not even a thing where like, oh, one is like the leader
Yeah,
or one
yeah,
is like the
yeah.
best out of all of them.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
literally like
exactly.
BTS wouldn't be who they are if not for all 7 of them. So when it comes to my bias, I'm not gonna lie, I do love all of them.
I love all of them too.
I love all of them.
Like-
But I love every single member of BTS. But, and I love the army as well, because the army, you guys, everybody,
amazing.
we're phenomenal people. I'm
You
not gonna
guys are
lie.
amazing.
But
We are amazing.
okay,
I just
big-headed.
inserted myself into the army.
Okay, big-headed.
I'll
But
be there like this at the concert when they come over to London.
okay, so I think we're focusing on me at this moment.
Right.
So basically, my bias before was J-Hope. And that was because he just has so much personality. Even from the Taylor Mary video, even in the home performance that we saw like not that long ago. He was in the background just dancing and vibing until it was his time to sing. And I actually love that sort of energy so much. I really appreciate that in people. But guys, I think one of the records have won the top spot, you know.
Here we go. Can I guess?
Okay, yeah. You guess my bias, my bias record, and my bias record.
You got Jimin, JK,
Wait, so no, what? Who's who? Who's what?
bias Jimin.
Okay.
Then you got Sugar. No, Jimin, J-Hope, Sugar. Oh, sorry. Jimin, J-Hope, RM. Yeah.
Do you have a reason why you felt like these members of my
I don't know. I just think that's what you got. What is it?
guys? I'll be so real. A worldwide handsome Jin
Oh!
is my new bias.
Wait, what? Really?
He's just so stunning, guys. I'm not gonna lie. He's a really good looking sorry. Guys, no, but Jin. And you know, when somebody said, I put in one of the previous videos, when somebody said that my smile was like Jin, I can't be that. I can't. I don't think I've ever seen him as not being my bias anymore. Jin is just so stunning. I can see why he's worldwide handsome. He's a very good looking guy and I just love his confidence. Every time you see him in a performance, he's always doing like, you're gorgeous and you know it. And then I love that, basically. Jim is number 1 for me.
I'm actually OT7 to be honest. I actually am OT7.
I'm OT7 too. I'm OT7. But
If we have to be.
Jin is number 1. Jin is my bias.
Okay.
My bias record is RM.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I kinda
He's
idea.
just got a certain je ne
Yeah.
sais quoi, you know what I mean?
Yeah, kind of an idea.
And then my bias record. I wish you could have a double bias record because I feel like J-Hope and Jimin are fighting for that spot at the moment. Jimin, because he just seems like just keep like.
I think
you
it
know
was
what
the
I mean?
Black Swan video that caught you.
What for Jin?
Jimmy.
Jimin.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I low-key... was it the Black Swan video? I low-key think it was the Tiny Hope video, you know? Or the Tiny...
Hope. Ah, God.
Tiny Desk.
Yeah.
The Tiny Desk concert.
Yeah.
Because I feel like just Jimin was up, he was dancing,
Yeah.
And J-Hope, I just keep on thinking about him in the home performance, and I'm just like, yeah, that's the guy I saw when I first thought J-Hope was my bias.
Just having fun, innit?
Just having fun.
Yeah.
But I love Jungkook. I love V. I love everybody.
Sugar as well.
I love Sugar. I love everybody. Everybody.
Yeah, they're actually amazing. They're actually amazing.
And it's not like a thing where like bias is up here and the bias record is down. No. It's like everyone is very close.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're actually so close that it's kind of hard to like decide. That's why I just have 7. My thing is 7 biases, and then there is no record. I decided to go with that. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for the support you've shown us. You guys have been amazing. Honestly, from the time we started right now, you have been amazing.
Yeah, you guys have been phenomenal. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you guys so much for your support as well. Like, honestly, even to know what directions to go in, even to know what to even see or watch, you guys are the real MVPs. You guys have been giving us all the suggestions. And I feel like this is how, this has very much shaped our journey. So thank you so much, guys, for your support. Guys, if you like our content, please give us a like. Guys, also... tell us what you thought the first time you saw the rise of Bangtan.
Yes.
Whether it's a positive or like whether it's an accurate reflection of the boys, please give us a comment down below. And then also, guys, if you love us like we love BTS, please subscribe and turn on your notification, guys. We have drops 3 days a week at the moment on an actual schedule.
Yep.
So on Mondays, it's his anime, and we are currently watching AOT. On Wednesdays and Saturdays, we are watching BTS. So those are K-pop days. But we are focused on BTS at the moment. And then also we do have like random drops during the week. So for extra content. And yeah, so guys, you would have to switch on your notifications to find those extra drops. But guys, thank you so much as always. We really appreciate you being here with us. I mean, you could have been anywhere in the world. And which technically you can still be anywhere in the world.
Right.
But we're grateful that you're here with us. So thank you so much, guys. And also, guys, we do have a Patreon now. So we do have a Patreon, and the link for that Patreon should be below. But on our Patreon, we do post all of our videos 2 weeks in advance. And we also post any content that can't come on YouTube for like copyright or anything like that. We do have a community over there. And yeah, so that's all about our Patreon. But everything that is on the Patreon will be on YouTube. So nothing to worry about. Apart from those like copyright things, nothing to worry about in terms of like missing content or anything like that. And yeah, thank you so much, guys, for your support as ever.
But this is about the rise of Bangtan Chapter 1. We are bulletproof.
Yes.
So rise of Bangtan Chapter 1. Welcome to the vibe check. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Oh! I'm sorry, but you can't start with DNA. DNA. Aye, okay, this is what we're doing. Okay, it's time to see up and reel in, because they're trying to wake. They're saying this is it. Bangtan fandom.
It's actually created by the army.
You following?
Oh.
Okay, to the best of our ability. I'm ready. Locked in.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh,
Hi, RM.
2013년 1월 7일 랩몬스터.
Sorry, we have to turn on the CC. we need to know what he was saying.
2013년 1월 7일 랩몬스터.
Rap Monster's Diary.
Wow.
새로운 한 해가 밝았다.
It's very interesting how they record everything that they
방탄님이
do.
어제 나에게 말씀을 해주심으로써 뭔가
Oh,
고쳐야
wow.
된
Was
것
gonna be
같다.
certain.
그리고 집에 가서 혼자 자기 전에 앉아서 많은 생각들을 했다.
What's certain?
Oh.
Ah!
정말 각성하고 포텐셜을 한번 폭발시켜볼 생각이다. 인생을 마음먹은 대로 살되
Life is
마음대로
really
살자.
Make it, so I won't live recklessly.
이렇게
Wow.
다짐하고
Yeah.
올해는 정말 나의 해로 만들고 싶은
Make this year your year.
이렇게 2013년 1월 7일 랩몬스터를
And
That's so
2013,
inspiring.
January 7th. Oh!
This whole phenomenon around Korean entertainment is interesting because people are adopting it as a lifestyle.
K-pop is Korean pop, and the thing that is just most remarkable about it is that it really is the all-in-one package. K-dramas, your K-food, the K-beauty.
Yeah.
It really rolls into one, and you
Oh,
start
their skin is amazing.
slowly but surely kind of
You
get
know what I mean?
into the
Yeah.
entire K-culture.
K-culture.
How big is the K-pop market? $3.4 billion. They can sell out shows really
Oh,
quick.
hold on.
We're talking about arena shows that can sell out in about 2 hours.
That's
It's
crazy.
this really diverse, young audience who are so enthusiastic.
Psy's Gangnam Style was the one that put it, on the world's radar. But
You think so?
Psy isn't even necessarily the archetype K-pop Korean celebrity.
There's the saying, stars are born.
Music
K-pop
bang.
stars, however, are not born.
They're created, isn't it?
They are made.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
After the Korean War in 1953, Koreans finally achieved true democracy in 1987 by obtaining direct election rights. And this led to a breeding of a new generation of teenagers that were focused not on the collective goal or ideal, but individualism.
That's
and
interesting.
uniqueness. However, the music industry failed to recognize this completely different consumer base.
South Koreans became familiar with Western pop. Western pop music developed with phonographs and radio stations. South Korean pop music, on the other hand, developed with the television. What we know as K-pop now really started in the early 90s.
Then came Sataji and Boys.
I'm
Combined Korea's pop music with the Western influences of rap, rock, techno, and
That's
R&B.
cool.
Started
Wow.
the craze that we know today.
So they were the
This is
trailblazers.
what the teens were exactly craving for. It was like showing a light bulb to people living on kerosene.
wow.
That's
They keep on
crazy.
tackling social issues like reunification, environment, drugs.
That's kind of what
education,
BTS do as well.
Sataji and Boys disbanded after just 4 years.
Why?
Sataji changed the way Korean music and Korean society
Why did they disband?
operates and thinks.
Now corporates see money in K-pop and idol businesses.
But what is the process behind generating South Korea's idols?
행사라던가 그 학교 로드 캐스팅,
Oh.
백화점 뭐 어디든지 가서 그 인재를
So they go anymore.
발굴하는 그런 캐스팅 과정을 거쳐서요. 20-30명 정도의 그 좋은 친구들을
20 to 30 people get trained.
한 6개월에서 4-5년 정도 길게는
Oh,
그렇게
wow. From 6
트레이닝을
months or
하게
up to
되죠.
5 years.
Apprentices are here from 1 to 10 p.m.
Whoa.
for 4 hours of lessons and 5 hours of practice. If they go to
Wow.
school, they have to be here from 6 to 10.
That's insane.
Singing class, dance class, house class, rap class, acting class, and language class. I received this kind of strict training every single day, from morning to nighttime.
And they teach them English as
Korea
well. And
that
stuff
is
like
making this entertainment that doesn't just work domestically, but internationally.
K-팝의 가장 큰 매력이 중독되는 멜로디가 있다.
Okay.
강렬한
Okay.
퍼포먼스가 같이 이게 조합되는 게 굉장히 큰 시너지를 준다. 얼굴이나 이런 거 봤을 때 완전 동양 사람인데 그런 서양의 느낌도 갖고 있습니다.
Anyone who's ever seen a K-pop video would know everyone just seems like these gods and goddesses of pop music.
Heavy makeup, all that stuff, very thin.
They're almost like untouchable. I think that's where the passion comes from too. They're just so high above you that you can't help but completely worship them.
한류 그 다음에 그런 아이콘, 새로운 문화 아이콘은 저희 때부터 시작을 할 것 같아요.
Oh yeah, they actually won. Yeah.
했고요.
Damn.
5년 후 정도 정말 이제 미국까지 완전 진출하는 그런 그룹이 동양에서 나오죠.
Yeah.
K-pop band at the UN General Assembly.
I remember that.
part was
The first
insane.
Korean artist
Sold out Wembley.
It is BTS mania.
Sold out Wembley, bro.
That background is so
Wembley's what,
useful, though.
90,000?
I'm not gonna. Yeah, I think so.
Wembley's
yeah.
like 90,000.
Wembley's, I think, one of the biggest in the UK, if not the biggest. Gangnam District. I went there, guys.
Did you actually?
Yes.
Hey yo, Hitman Bang introduces Hit It, the second audition.
Hit it.
프로듀서 방시혁이고요. 2011년 Hit It 힙합 오디션 두 번째 기회로 여러분을
big
찾아왔습니다.
Entertainment.
제가 힙합 문화를 이끌어갈 여러분들을 찾고
Yeah,
있는데요.
bro.
2011년
I can't lie.
Hit It 오디션 방탄소년단의 멤버가 될 주인공을 기다리고 있습니다. 올해 히릿 오디션에서는요 작년과는 다르게
랩,
댄스, 노래까지 다양한 장르에서 배틀 형식으로 이루어질 예정인데요. 왜냐하면 힙합은 문화니까 얼마나 매력적인 분들이 또 얼마나 많이 참여해 주실지 너무
this is the video I made to actually send it out.
hitman 방시혁이었습니다. 감사합니다.
To actually bring people in. That's what it meant.
빅히트 엔터테인먼트라는 방시혁 씨가 대표인 회사인데
저는 음악을 듣는 사람들에게 울림을 줄 수 있는
I like the fact that you can actually play
정말
piano as well.
잘 만들어낸 것에 집착합니다.
Because it means you actually understand music.
Oh wow, they touched for 2 years.
Damn. Of course.
2013 itself, the number of prospective people that wanted to become K-pop singers reached past 1 million.
Getting into one of those entertainment agencies doesn't guarantee their debut these days.
방탄소년단의 모든 멤버는 지방에서 막 서울로 올라온 어린 학생들이었습니다.
Oh.
우리 회사도 이른바 주류라고 볼 수는
So
없어요.
it was a smaller. I know the fact that it was smaller. Yeah, I was
이 빛나는 재능을 가진 친구들과 함께 의미 있는 무언가를 만들어낼 수 있을 것 같다는 확신이었습니다.
I think what makes K-pop is the time
Jenny.
that
Jenny.
we spend as a trainee.
Oh, Jenny.
Oh, wow. Of course, that makes a difference. It's true.
We all live together, sort of like a boarding school, like a trainee version.
What the hell? He must have been young here. Very young.
저희 진짜 연습생 때 항상 여기를 다녔었고 또 이 밑이 바로 연습실이에요. 저희 지하층이. 그래서 제가 연습실 항상 다니면서 저희 이모님께서 너무 저를 잘 챙겨주시고.
Oh, that's so good.
심지어 방학 때는 하루에 2끼를 다 여기 와서 먹었어요.
That's crazy. Oh, they eating good. They eating good.
Oh my gosh.
Damn. I like her, man. I wonder what she's doing now.
잘 지내요. 너무 맛있었어요.
Damn. I wonder what she's doing now.
This is Rap Monster from BTS, and I'm here for the first English song, finally.
No, that's
랩
insane.
몬스터입니다. 20살의 리더고요. 이름처럼
He's
팀에서
20 years
랩을
old.
맡고 있습니다. 제가 언더그라운드로 원래 가려고 했었는데 근데 이제 그 기획사 오디션 언더그라운드에 유명한 기획사가 있었거든요. 언터처블의 슬리피 선배님이랑 하요비 선배님이 같이 오셨어요. 그래서 저를 보시고 아마 슬리피 선배님이 저를 마음에 들어 하신 건지 네, 연락처를 주시고 가셨습니다.
I've been rapping for like since 2007. It's like 7 years.
7 years.
When I came here, it was 2010. It's like 3 years ago.
So he was rapping for 5
Kanye
years.
told me that you don't need to
4
dance
years, sorry.
first, but you know it has changed. The project, the whole thing was changing, and I had to dance, you know, to survive. I don't know how to move my body, you know, like technically.
Imagine Bro, saying this and then seeing his performances.
Yeah, that's
I was
crazy.
Really angry, and I was just stressed out.
Wow.
As time
learned.
passed by,
I
my
became
dancing teachers, they taught me that, they showed me that dancing is a cool thing.
Yeah.
I have to go now. Okay, so finish.
Do you know
Dance is cool. Dance is good stuff. Right.
Do you know that's so interesting? Because like, of course, like rappers don't really tend to dance.
They don't really
As
enjoy
in, like, they
dancing.
tend to just like move around and be rapping. And you know, Sugar.
I know that brother hates it. I know that brother hates dancing, bro.
But do you know what Sugar said in the Taylor Murray documentary? You know, he was saying like, I think he was from, because of how he got up, there's like people were trying to make fun of him.
Yeah,
or
people were
something
making
like
fun
that.
of him,
Yeah, because he was dancing as part of BTS.
Mhm.
So that's so interesting how that kind of like marries up, or how that relates.
That's crazy. That's crazy that, I mean, I guess because he's been rapping for so long, what was it, 4 years before he joined?
Yeah.
He never actually focused on dancing because you don't need to dance as a rapper like that. But then the fact that he was happy to happy. See, he says dance is cool, dance is good. So they kind of taught him, the fact that he was able to receive the fact that dance is good and it's cool.
Yeah.
And he was happy to receive it and use it. Yeah, I like that.
Right. But rapping is cooler.
See?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, DOS is cool. But
Also, I have to say, bro, his English is impeccable.
his English is so good.
It's impeccable.
It's
And it's
so
interesting
good.
how he was able, he must have gone to school, obviously learning it in school. Because,
No.
oh no, sorry, from shows.
Yeah, so apparently he learned it from
Yeah,
friends.
he learned it from
Yeah.
friends. Yeah. I guess when you're younger, it's a lot easier to learn a language by just picking up stuff. That's how I learned English when I first started. Yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously you watch shows. I mean, I was watching Barney and them, man, but yeah.
2013년 1월 24일
진.
지낼지.
안녕하세요. 방탄소년단의 맏형 진입니다. 나이는
Oldest member.
22살이고 팀에서
Trainee.
활약하고 있습니다.
저 같은 경우는 학교를 등교를 하다가 길거리 캐스팅을
Damn.
Wow.
On the street.
다시 추워진 것 같다.
While I was on the way to school. What?
오랜만에 다시 겨울이 온 것 같았고 감기에 걸리지 않으려면 옷을 든든히 입어야겠다고 생각해.
Wait, what? What do you mean cast on the street? though?
가족이 주위에서 날 챙겨주지 않으니 내가 챙겨야겠다는
I mean,
생각가
yeah.
됐다.
He might 22
2013년 1월 24일 지낼지. 끝.
What does it mean cast on the street? As in he went for audition on the street, right?
No, I think he was actually just walking and then someone came up to him.
Oh, and they
Yeah.
told him to go to the audition.
Yeah.
Go to audition. Yeah.
전국일지.
방탄의 막내
He's
정국입니다.
young, bro.
나이는 17이고요.
16.
를 담당하고 있습니다.
근데 자기가 슈퍼스타 K를 보고 떨어졌는데 오디션에서 명함을 많이 받았다. 그러면서 명함들을 이렇게
지금 시간은 11시 39분 댄스 레슨을
11
마쳐 왔는데 오늘은 드디어 내가 졸업을 했다.
Graduated. Oh, Sugar went there as
좋을
for
줄 알았는데
to which?
막상 졸업을
So
해보니
aren't you happy?
기분이 그렇게 썩 좋지
How
않아.
come? What's going on?
그렇다. 막내 졸업식에 진영이랑 나랑 슈가 형이랑 같이 갔는데
Jimmy.
약간은
Yeah.
삐듯해지지 않을까 하는 기대도 가져본다.
Damn.
He was like, he'll grow.
Huh, Jimmy.
Oh.
Huh, Jimmy.
He was always a dancer though. He was always
나이는 19이고요.
18.
팀에서 춤과 보컬을 맡고 있습니다.
In charge of dancing and vocals.
부산 있을 때 부산 예고에 다닐 때는 제가 무용을 배웠었는데요.
저한테는 진짜 어려운 과제였던 것 같아요.
Look at them leg
네,
muscles.
저
though.
항상
That's
춤을
crazy.
췄기 때문에
랩몬스터 형이랑 슈가 형이랑 작업 때문에 일찍 못 내려가는 건 되게 안타깝게 생각하고.
Well, because he doesn't know how to produce.
얼른 끝내고 푹 쉬러 갔으면
I mean, because they
좋겠고
work so hard.
나도 이제 쉬러 갑니다.
He looks
평가
so
끝나고
different.
점수 같은
so
거
young.
나와요. 누가 A고 누가
Oh,
B고
you get
누가
graded.
C고.
오늘의 할당 몸무게가 있어요.
Wait.
그림 빼고 막. 네. 그래서 그거를 하루에 무조건 빼야 귀가를 할 수 있는.
Oh.
못 빼면은? 못 빼면 뺄 때까지 하다 가야 돼요. 근데
Oh.
그러고 나서 월말 평가 때 몸무게가 안 나오면은 진짜로 잘라버리는 거예요.
Damn.
아웃된 친구들이 한 명, 두 명 정도는 있어야
That's crazy.
더 노력을 하지 않을까 싶기도 합니다.
같이 연습하다가 갑자기 울고 있어요. 너 왜 울어? 나 잘렸어. 그런
Oh
친구들이
my
너무
days.
많아요. 갑자기 불안감 오면서 나도 언젠간 저렇게 될 수 있는 거구나.
그런 식으로.
So that means you make them. That's how they.
데뷔는 없다. 뭐 앞으로 앨범은 없다. 이렇게. 아니면 뭐 누구 나가라. 이렇게 되는 경우가 많죠.
경쟁, so 경쟁. Everything was 경쟁 that time.
연습생들끼리 엄청 경쟁이 심하대요. 데뷔를 하려고.
I remember having to send a good friend of mine home every month because they got eliminated from the test. Like it's really harsh.
It wasn't a very happy vibe.
Starting at such a young age, I was just like, okay, if that's what it is, I have to do it. If that's what I want, if I want to chase my dreams, that's what I have to do.
The K-pop industry has faced criticism for its handling of
I
trainees.
can imagine.
The lure of becoming a K-pop idol remains a huge draw.
Sorry, bro. That was insane. What are we doing here? This cheerleading.
Just chucked him back.
Bro.
Becoming a K-pop idol remains a huge
Yeah,
draw
alright,
for
fine.
many.
Okay, bro.
You read the news back home,
And there's all the sorts of fear around K-pop and
Cultural
how
training.
it's treating the idols badly, but we do the same with football academies. We
That's
do
facts.
it with all sorts of
That's
sport.
factual, though.
You have to start kids young because that's how you develop the muscle memory.
That's true,
Is
you
it
know.
any different to what we do?
That's true.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I have to say, okay, I don't agree with the fact that people the way they mistreat them, saying that people just get caught like that. And the thing is, they caught people that they don't think they're going to make that well, and they do it in front of everyone else just to motivate
it's just
everyone else.
humiliation, So yeah.
But that last point he made about football, can't lie, football academies, people get caught like it's nothing. Like your contract doesn't get it. Once you become of age, if you're not good enough, you're done. And the amount of depression that comes from it, from thinking that, oh, I'm gonna be boring, because a lot of the people here do it because they're trying to get out the hood. They're trying to change their family's life. A lot of them, there's a lot of immigrants, obviously, they want to do it for their families and so on. Imagine so many people depending on you, like the family only depending on you, which I don't think is right. I don't think families should depend on their children to get them out of whatever situation they got them in. But imagine you actually have a chance of making it as a footballer, and you're almost there, but then the academy just says you're not good enough, and they just call your contract.
You've been training for years as well.
And that is your life. That's what you know. Because with academies, the school is there. The school is in the academy, and so on. They have teachers. Some of them have teachers for you. Some of them you can go to public school and so on. But majority go to like private school and so on. But I'm saying, imagine that's all your life. That's all you know, and then they just take that off. I feel like I can resonate with aspiring idols, or what do you call it, trainees. Kind of going through all that and being like, you're not good enough.
Yeah.
And it's just like, wow, is that?
I think one thing that I read recently, though, that they're doing, at least in the UK, and I'm not sure whether they will sort of adopt something similar, or like at least for K-pop trainees, in the UK, is that, the football club, well, basically, in the UK, there's this football club called Crystal Palace. And apparently they've created a scheme to help people who aren't sort of
Good
selected,
enough,
to sort of like help them sort of like readjust, or as in like kind of accept life that might be outside of football. And there could actually be something that maybe since these videos, maybe since this, there could be something that's kind of like
that makes sense,
been created to help people who didn't make it, basically.
So if something has been created, something did change, let us know down in the comments, because that would actually be nice of them to change it, because like. It's actually crazy that people go through that. I can imagine that being a thing where, like Jenny was saying, everyone she was saying bye to one of her friends, because you're living with these people every day. You're seeing these people every day. As in, you're sleeping in the same dorm. Some people sleep, like three of you will sleep in the same room, and you have to say bye to them because they weren't good enough. Come on, man.
That's so sad, man.
So wait, what happens if you get injured? Like, let's say you sleep and you injure your leg for like 4 months. I can't lie. Unless you have very, very good potential. Isn't that grounds? They're probably going to drop you in there. That's crazy.
Yeah. Unless you have favor on somebody's site there, like, or someone really likes you, then
That's why I think okay, this is not. I just think there might be a case that some people do it through I know someone that knows someone.
I reckon a lot of people do.
I think a lot of people get in with
like
I know someone that knows someone.
Yeah.
And they get into a trainee
or at least they
program
get
like
to fast track some steps maybe, or something, or they get a little bit more grace, basically.
Because like if your father is a politician, and you have a okay talent, chances are you can probably make it as a trainee. But I might just be making that up. It might be just a thing where it's only people that are good that they take, and there's no way the politicians can corrupt themselves into the system. If that's the way, I mean, that's how it should be, and I hope it is. But hey, let us know down in the comments if we're right. Again, we're just doing some speculations at this point.
And the thing is, though, I don't think it'll be a way where it'll be so obvious, or maybe they won't do it in such a way that's so obvious, but more like, I don't know.
But you know how the world works. It's always like that. With anything, by the way. Even with football academies. If you know someone or know someone, if you are an ex-footballer or something, you can always...
As long as you do have something. As in, like, you have some talent. It might not be as good as someone else. But as long as you have some talent. I don't know, whether they give you extra classes or whether they give you just more grace than yeah.
But that's how the world works at the end of the day. It's, I mean, I don't know if it's great or not, but JK Meek Mill. Ah.
2013년 2월 14일 제이홉의 첫 로그 해피 발렌타인데이.
Happy Valentine's Day.
네, 안녕하세요. 제이홉입니다. 나이는 20살이고요. 팀에서 랩, 춤, 노래를 담당하고 있고 이름처럼 희망적인 존재입니다.
Hopeful existence.
막 이제 서울 올라와가지고 아무것도 모르고 죽기 살기로
Just living to survive an audition.
오디션을
Such a great dancer, I'm not gonna lie.
생활을 겪으면서 그렇게 지내고
Damn.
지금까지 춰왔던 춤을 더 프로답고
And dance better, more like a pro.
잘 추고 싶다.
Wow. Talk to them.
이 두 가지 목표를 꼭 이뤄서 방탄이 데뷔할 때
They can rely on me.
대중분들이나 팬분들께 꼭 좋은 모습으로 보여드리고 싶다. 2013년 2월 14일 제이홉의 첫 로그 끝.
준비 단계에서 좀 위기가 많이
There's a lot of problems.
방탄소년단으로 합류하기까지 위기가 많이 있었는데 그때마다 정말 놀라울 정도의 그 발전들을 미션들을 이제 클리어해 오더라고요.
Oh, so they learn a lot. They learn very quickly.
yeah.
They're quick learners.
연습 시간을 강제하지도 않았고 생활을 통제하지
Oh.
않았습니다. 모든 것에 자유를 주고 멤버들이 자발적으로
That's
참여할
good.
수
That's
있는
good. Like they wanted to
딱
succeed.
한 가지만을 요구했습니다. 방탄소년단의 음악은
Oh,
방탄소년단의
that's so good.
되어야 한다는
That's so good.
2013년 3월 5일 슈가의 로그.
Sugar.
Hi, Sugar.
What song?
안녕하세요.
Oh,
슈가입니다. 나이는 21살이고요. 팀에서 랩을 맡고
21.
있습니다.
Man has the chains and everything.
저희 회사에서 이제 지금 연
Oh, they had the rap competition.
전 랩 오디션이 있었는데 2등을 해서 네 이제 회사에
That's
Surprised he got signed by second place though. Who won second?
I feel like both of them got signed.
Mm.
I think the one that won and him as well. But it's just that he made it through the trainee part. Because it's not like just because they won, they made it into BTS. You get what I mean? I feel like they became a trainee through that. Because you only audition to enter as a trainee.
Do you know I'm so confused though? Okay. I'm so confused. Because did BTS have to do the trainee process? Because you know how he was just speaking like, oh, I just let them do what they needed or like what they wanted to do. But then the only sort of ask was that they told stories like about their inner selves. Because I was just thinking it was maybe Blackpink or like other groups that has to go through that trainee process. But I wasn't really sure whether
I feel like
BTS
they had
has
to go through the
Do you
trainee
think so?
process as well. I feel like the audition wasn't a thing where maybe it was a thing.
Because I
where-
thought the auditions were just like almost like a talent show or like a talent contest.
I mean,
or
if
something
the
like that.
audition were a talent show, why would he be picked over the person that was first?
I don't know. Yeah.
So I think it was a thing that both of them were in it, and then
Yeah.
maybe they did training,
Mhm.
and then when they actually made it into BTS,
Mm.
that's when he said, "I don't care how long you spend training and stuff like that."
Right. Because the thing is though, because you know how he was even saying before, like, oh, BTS had a lot of crisis or something like that.
Yeah.
Crises. I would have thought if they went through the training process, they probably wouldn't have had the same. Because they would have been trained to do
No,
all
but
these.
I'm
Did you
sure
go
even when you're in it,
Mhm.
even right now,
Once
they
you've gone
probably
past
have-
the training
like,
process.
yeah, they probably have crisis. I'm sure like other groups have like Blackpink and so have crises as well.
Mhm. Okay.
Crises.
Crises.
But yeah. Actually, this might be a confusion from us. Did they have
Yeah.
to go through the trainee when they went through the trainee program?
Mhm.
Were they doing it with like completely other people, or
Yeah.
was it just
Was
them?
yeah.
Or just the seven of
Was it
them?
that they were just selected and,
And they just
then
did the
they were
audition.
training them once they selected them,
Mm.
rather than they got selected from a trainee pool?
Yeah.
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 That's what I'm trying to ask.
일주일 넘게 지금 타이틀곡 작업을 하느라 약간 강행군을 하고 있는데
Lead single. So this is when they were in the
나
team already.
인내심의
Yeah.
한계를 느끼고 있다.
Ah, sorry.
Damn.
수없이 많은 수정들을 하고 있어서 어쩔 수 없이 아침에 잘 수밖에 없는
Damn.
상황이 됐다. 빨리 여러분께 좋은 음악을 들고 찾아.
That's crazy.
요즘 형들을 보면 뭐 정말
seniors. Oh.
고생이 많다.
Damn.
그리고 형들은 매일 한 6시나 7시쯤에 들어가서
Oh my days.
자는데 정말 대단한 것 같다.
Because of his age, he's probably not allowed to do that
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
이제 식단도 하고 있고.
They probably wouldn't even let him, even if he
Once they started diet.
그리고 이번 주 들어서 이제 자켓 앨범 사진을 대비해서 이제 프로필 같은 걸 찍는데.
What advice? Damn. That's crazy. This aesthetic seems so different to the current aesthetic. This seems like something that Sugar came up with.
역시 저는 슈가 씨의
이게 아니에요. Do you get what I mean?
당연히 전정국이죠.
아하.
You're so young. That's a 16.
이 사람이 제일 잘 나온 것 같아요. 누군지 모르겠는데 아우 잘생겼어.
I thought you was gonna say himself.
일단 전 아니에요. 최초로 양심적인 이제 진영이 슈가나 지민이 잘 나왔어요.
Damn.
지민이.
카메라 배터리가 없어서 빨리 찍고.
He looks so young. Oh my goodness.
오늘은 우리 팀의 특징에 대해서 일단
okay.
Oh, nice.
우리 팀의 리더 포스가
Oh, it's really leader.
His charisma is top
최고인 것
notch. Yeah,
같아요.
we can tell.
그리고 그런데 우리 팀 리더의
Damn.
장난기가 많아서 귀여운 면도 엄청 많다는 사실. 그리고 하고자 하는 게 있으면 꼭 해야 돼서 정말 멋있는 형인 것 같다. 그다음 슈가 형. 우리 슈가 형은 옆집 동네 형 같다.
Man says it. He smiles, bro.
장난기가 너무 많고.
LOL. What's that?
Wow.
That's crazy. Bro's trying to talk to the camera and Sugar is just disturbing him.
This is shit I need to see more.
Damn.
다른 사람 같아. 그리고 막내 귀엽다. 하는 짓도 어벙벙. 말하는 것도 어벙벙.
I said he's always here.
내가 얘를 귀엽다고 하면 다 이상하게 생각할 것 같다. 아무튼 귀엽다. 그리고 우리 팀 마태형, 진 형보다 알다시피 우리 팀 비주얼이라서 잘생겼다.
Handsome.
He's a visual of our team. Oh my goodness.
요리도 잘한다.
Oh,
그리고
he's
우리
handsome
팀의
and he can
제이홉 형 로고 찍을 때
Look at J.O. on it.
바지를 샀다.
What the hell? What's wrong with these people?
No, I like that. I'm not
우리
gonna lie.
Yeah.
엄마 같은 존재다.
Ah, that's nice.
춤도
taking care
잘
of
추는
Watch the place. I think.
춤잘 추는 엄마 그런 느낌?
That's funny.
그리고
V.
미
Oh yeah.
우리
yeah.
팀의 매력을 한몫하는 것 같다. 그렇지 않는가? 친구들이 그랬는데 다 특이하고 귀여운 것 같아. 나만 그렇게 생각하는가? 일단 이거 말한 건 비밀이고 2013년 3월 25일 지민의
Jimin
일치.
Diary and
Wait, he didn't talk about V though.
yeah, he didn't say anything about V. I thought I was bugging. What is V?
시기가 다가오고 있다는 걸 좀 몸소 절절하게 좀 느꼈고 내일부터는 정말 지금 폭풍 전야인 것 같다. 내일부터는 진짜 뭔가
Oh wait, I don't think at this point V had joined.
Oh yeah, but
열심히
Yeah,
달리고
V
하면
hadn't joined at this point. I don't think.
안될 것도 없을 것 같다는 생각이다.
Damn.
파이팅하자.
It's mad to see the amount of pressure that they were under.
of course, because you want your debut to be successful. Yeah, no, V must be there.
V's
Yeah.
there. V's there. Yeah. Wait, what?
요즘 들어 바쁜 나날들을 보내고 있는데 댄스 8시간에
I didn't see V speaking though.
바로 녹음
Yeah.
을 한다.
Damn.
동안 연습을 하면서 그런 이제 피땀이 흐려 있는 그런 곡이 아닌가 싶습니다.
That's interesting because that's a
되게 친구들 다 대학 가고 캠퍼스 가서 이제 뭐 연애도 하고 뭐 그런 거 보면 듣고 보면 뭔가 조금 부럽기도 그렇죠. 하지만 우린 데뷔를 할 거니까 뭐. 그래, 그렇지. 모든 사람이
Good debut soon. Bang. That's a good song, you know.
Yeah.
안 힘듭니다. 요즘은 너무 아프다, 힘들고 아프고 지치고 피곤하고.
I tried to quit the team because of Just Dance. You know?
Damn.
It was exhausting me.
수명상을 찍었는데 오늘은 특별하게 지옥이었다.
I said he was
끔찍해.
우와!
무릎을 찍으면서 그런 동작이 있는데 바닥에 무릎을 찍다
오!
보니
아!
있어가지고 허벅지에 피를 뽑고
3-point blood is crazy.
뭐 응원한 메시지.
Y'all are insane, bro. Y'all are actually insane. What the hell?
적이 있어요.
That's crazy. That's so
응원한
insane.
메시지 많이 보내주세요. 그러나 다 보고 확인하고 있으니까
힘이 듭니다. 힘이.
진짜 힘이 들고 진짜.
Wait, where is V? Like I see him here, obviously, but I meant in the filming.
화이팅해야지.
열심히 준비했고 정말 우리들의 이야기로 만든 음악들이다. 춤을 거짓도 없고 가사도 정말 중점적으로 잘 들어봐 주시면 좋겠고 퍼포먼스도 기대해 주셨으면 좋겠다.
That's crazy.
화이팅이다 모두들. 바쁘게 살자. 방탄소년단 화이팅.
2013년 5월 17일 방탄의 로그.
Yeah, bro.
is he?
There's,
Yeah.
there's 6 of them here. Suga, J-Hope, RM, Jin,
Jungkook,
Jimin.
이제 2로
Yeah, Jin is down in the middle. Jungkook is right beside him.
Yeah.
That's Jimin right there.
Yeah.
곡을 끝으로 이제 저희가 데뷔 전까지는 로고가 없을
Damn.
것 같아요.
There won't be another log onto the debut.
다음에 또 만나.
이제는 우리가 헤어져야 할 시간. 다음에 또 만나요.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
아 그건 제 역할이라니까.
해줘. 사랑해요. 2013년 5월 17일 방탄의 로그 여기서
And yeah.
네, 카운트다운 최초 공개.
다.
안녕하세요, 방탄소년단.
안녕하세요, 조이입니다.
Oh!
요즘 뭐 네가 잘했는데 다른 사람 다 틀렸다 생각하는 네가 아직도?
어떻게 할까요?
Oh shit.
기대해 주시기 바랍니다. 내 생일이었다. 스케줄상, 시간상 받지 못했다. 난 나에게 생일 케이크를 바치고 싶다.
Oh.
빰빠밤빰빰빰.
That's crazy.
나의 모소.
언제부턴가
Hey.
점점
Hey.
연락하게 된 내가 먼저 네가 없는 곳에선 벌써 널 베이비로 불러 나도 참 웃겨 You're my candy, a lollipop candy I really wanna love you
우린 하고 그냥 그래요. 아 벌써 쳤어? 아니
That's crazy.
그래 나 요런한테 왔다. 여러분들의 많은 기대와 응원을 부탁드립니다.
Graduation song. What's going on here? Love go high. That's what's supposed to be. Living.
I'm wild. I'm free.
Yeah, that was our reaction to Rise of Bangtan episode 1. I can't lie, with this pen. The thing is, I vaguely remember in the last one them saying that V was basically like a silent member.
Yeah, or like he was
Like
the last to join or something.
I knew he was the last to join, but it was more like it was actually a silent member. I might be making this completely up, but from what I remember, it's like they didn't really announce that he was out there. He was just training with them, I think. But I'm not sure.
Oh, I think I remember that. I think I remember kind of half. What you're talking about.
Something along those lines.
Yeah,
where
like he was like a surprise member.
Yeah,
or something like that.
something like that. Yeah. So us not seeing him there actually kind of makes sense, because if you're gonna be releasing those tapes, then no one's gonna be able to. Obviously, B is not gonna be in them.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're kind of surprised that B wasn't in them. That's why until I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, obviously it's because it was kind of the silent member. But yeah, it was. They're so cool, man.
That's just like so amazing. Like their work ethic is just insane. But then I didn't really know that much about the sort of like the talent culture and like the K-pop talent culture in Korea. And how sort of like almost like quite brutal it could be. Yeah.
But I kind of had an idea. Like it makes sense for them to do it that way if they can get away with it, because then they would just get the best of the best.
Yeah, it kind of brings a little bit of color as to how they're able to do certain things that artists all over the world don't do. Like as in like performing, having these really rigid, really sort of heavy dance schedules or dance routines,
practice,
and singing at the
perform.
same time.
Yeah,
as in like no one else is doing that. So it's almost like this type of training, unfortunately, like
is it
not in the best, like because I'm being careful, not in the best way. It almost brought that out. Do you get what I mean? As in like it's almost like this idol sort of level, basically.
That kind of training you had to do.
Yeah.
But it's quite interesting how he said that it was quite interesting how obviously you had RM talking about how difficult it was, how much pressure he was under, and how sad this makes me, how stressed he is. But the president was basically saying we don't force them to do anything.
Yeah, so it's almost like
we just want them to.
Yeah,
they are the ones pushing themselves. That's what I find so interesting about them. That's what's so admirable about them. So yeah, it's definitely something that I really enjoyed.
Yeah, that's so amazing. It's so good to find out more as well.
But we cannot end this video without doing a vibe check. So that's chapter 1 of the Rise of Bangtan. Pass the vibe check. A ver. 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Vamos. It's too easy. Because the thing is, already we like them. The story even makes us respect them even more.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Talking about the hardship that they went through, how difficult it was for them to get through it. Like, it's mad. It's actually crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're amazing, man.
Guys, I'm just in awe, honestly. As in, and the thing is, like, what's so crazy to me, which is kind of similar to when we watched Run BTS and also watched Dope, is the fact that this was way back in 2013.
Oh, yeah.
They look so different.
Yeah.
Their circumstances are so different.
Yeah.
Kind of like they're living in this room all together, basically, and they have these crazy training schedules and all of this type of stuff. To how things are, let's just say like in 2022, before they went on their military service, to how things turned out to be. Because he was even saying like, and oh my gosh, one thing that he said that really captured me was he must have said like, oh, my friends are in university.
Yeah.
They're like I think he said something about dating and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then, and he was feeling jealous of them. But then he said something that was kind of cheeky afterwards. He was like, once we debut, you're going to be jealous of us.
Yeah.
And sometimes it can, I feel like working hard can actually feel like that. As in, like, you can feel like, oh, everyone's out here just living their lives, da-da-da-da. But then almost like there's a point where the tables turn. And it's like, oh, okay, like now I'm in the enviable position. So, but yeah.
That is the lyrics to Stop. Think. Dope. It's dope.
Yes. Literally.
Yes, it's dope.
Yeah.
It's dope. Because that's literally what he said.
Yeah.
Like, people are going out. You're going out to party. Going out tonight. But I'm here in the studio working. And then you're going to be working for me. Yeah, that's crazy. That's nuts.
I wouldn't be surprised if Loki, someone who went to uni or who would have known them, end up actually working with them.
Yeah. Oh, it's really good, man.
Yeah.
But it's like the rigid schedules that they had, dance teachers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
RM basically saying it didn't really want to dance, but it kind of had to learn.
Because that's what it took, basically.
Obviously, yeah, kind of like, I hope that woman is doing well, though.
Yeah,
the one that used to
the one
cook
that
to them.
believed in them.
Yeah, the one that believed in them. She said, they're good kids. I think they're going to make
kids.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. So it does say Big Hit went searching for appropriate members for Bangtan from 2010 to 2012, and they started in 2013. So I don't think they actually did any of that trainee stuff that the rest of them. But it's quite interesting. So then why did... Okay, I know is what it is, but there must be a reason for it. For them to hold the competition for a rapper to figure out, and then the first person winning the competition and Sugar coming second.
Yeah.
And then picking Sugar. If I came first, I'd be livid, bro.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed because I'd be thinking, what the... Bro, come on, man. You can't do this.
Or maybe it was a case where they did actually pick the first person, and then maybe just something went on with them that meant that they couldn't do it, and then
I feel like they would have said it, though.
True.
I feel like they would have mentioned it. So they must have picked Sugar for a reason. So I'm trying to understand, what is that reason? What did Sugar... What was that attribute about Sugar that they saw? Because he didn't win.
Yeah. But you think it would be that same attribute that would lead him to win, though?
Yeah.
No?
So that means that other person must have been better at him at something that didn't make him win. So then what is it about Sugar that made them pick Sugar? That's what I'm trying to understand.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I actually love how this actually brings out a bunch of debates into how the industry is, how they actually make it, the actual stress that they had to go through. It just brings a bunch of respect towards them.
Yeah.
It's just amazing, yeah, it's amazing. They're actually the best, man.
They're actually insane. They're so cool. They are so cool.
Hey,
honestly.
When are they back, actually?
I have no clue. This year, but I have no clue.
Sometime this year.
I can't wait to see them back on the line.
Hey,
I cannot wait.
I'm gonna be at that concert, bro.
Listen,
whatever the price of the tickets, I'm getting it.
Listen, their world tour, their first world tour, and they're back, like almost like their returning tour. Yeah,
you guys should be there. If you're in London, be there because we'll be there. Yeah, it'd be great. It'd be great to see you guys as well. But yeah,
guys, no, thank you so much for coming along with our journey, and I feel like we're just peeling another layer with this documentary or docu-series. So actually so excited to see the rest of it and see sort of what more we're going to find out about BTS. But guys, if you like our content, please give us a like.
Yes.
Guys, tell us what you thought, and also please give us some clarification, please, as to whether BTS had to go through the training. That's like the core question. If you give us like clarification down below, we would be so grateful. And also, guys, please subscribe to us and turn on your notification, guys, to know whenever we upload. So our usual schedule is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. So on Mondays we post anime, and we're currently watching AOT. On Wednesdays and Saturdays we are all in on BTS. So those are our K-pop days, but we are locked into BTS at the moment. And also we do have like random drops at different points during the week or the month. And guys, you'll only get to know about those drops if you turn on your notifications and subscribe.
Let's turn it on.
But yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here with us. Honestly, we are so grateful. And yeah, we can't wait to sort of further embark on our BTS journey.
And we'll see you next time.
See you next time. Peace.